Good morning. Good morning, everyone who are present here for today's online discussion and whomever the live session. So, whomever have any question, please write to me. But before that, already few questions had received by some of the students. Like one question is from Akhilesh Yadav, who is asking what is the best way to disposal the solid waste material. So see, during my lecture also I told is again all treatments or disposal is based on the characterization. So important issue in solid waste management is how best you can go for characterization. So or characterization that is the engineering way. But if you want simply way, if you want to talk with corporation, local authorities, and already the waste is getting segregated in three part: wet waste, dry waste, and hazardous waste, that household hazardous waste. So the wet waste will go for composting facility, dry waste will go for recycling facility. If the quantity of dry waste is more, especially the combustion part, apart from soil, inert, metal and glass, the remainings mostly are the combustible matter. So if the quantity is more than 300 tons per day, so we can go for incineration facility, combustion facility, or could be a waste to energy plant, could be can be possible. And otherwise, if do not have that much quantity available, we can go for recycling. So almost all kind of dry matters are recyclable, and household hazardous waste will go to the disposal hazardous waste disposal facility. But whatever is the remain from the wet waste, dry waste, and household hazard, that whatever the ash will come, that will go to the disposal facility or sanitary landfill facility. So the simple way we can say that the waste which is not compostable or biogas production is not possible from that waste, which is not recyclable, which is not combustible, that waste should go to the sanitary landfill. So this is what the normal disposal of solid waste. So, but what is happening currently now? Most of the waste is going to the directly the landfill sites. I think that is also not sanitary way. It's a simple dump site. So now we have the rule 2016 where it was clearly told that the maximum waste, and the one very important guidelines also has been given in that rule that the only 20% waste should go to the sanitary landfill. So means the remaining 80% should get either treated properly or should get recycled, because almost 80% are the either whether is a we can produce compost, we can produce biogas, or we can produce any recyclable matter or some energy out of that. Okay, so this is what the different way of disposal of solid waste material. The another question is from Amlan Jyoti Sharma. Is asking about what will be the pattern of examination. Will be the same like assignments. Yeah, the exam will also, because assignments was MCQ, so your exam will be also to the way of MCQ only. See another question, the similar way. This from Ananya, the pattern of in this exam. So already you received the print way PDF files also of my course, but I think see a lot of animations are there. So maybe most of the slides you will not able to see the way you saw in video in the PDF file. So obviously I'll give one suggestion that go to the all the videos before the exam. So rather than just reading the PDF files of the slides. Okay. The way you saw in video in the PDF file. So obviously I'll give one. So, but this which acha, okay. So his another question is from Ashish. Uh, would you please provide us the mock test paper of exam? So I don't think so. There will be any mock test, but you go through the all assignments. That is also some kind of mock test only. The assignments. If you have prepared very well the exam, and the exam will be the MCQ only. So go through the and please this course do not just study for the marks. Obviously, will be required good numbers in this exam, but understand because it's very important issue of solid waste management in our especially in our urban cities. Okay. So, so the another student is saying again the mock test of the exam, but still I believe that you go through all the lectures one by one. Most of the lectures are 30 minutes or maximum up to 45 to 50 minutes. And there also the slides are available and also you received the PDF file. Mock test is not possible and that even the NPTEL has not provided any platform for mock test. Right, you please, if any confusion is there, you write me. Still, we have another, I think 2 weeks are there for the final exam. So please write me if you have any question on NPTEL portal. Also, you can write, or even you can write my email also, my Gmail. So I'll reply onto that email. And if you have any confusion related to this course. So this question is from Jayant. What is the amount of carbon to nitrogen? So Jayant, can you tell me, so are you asking about one particular waste or MSW? Normally this carbon to nitrogen ratio is very important, Jayanta, to know that before going for biological treatment facility, especially the composting, where carbon to nitrogen ratio normally required 30 for windrow treatment facility, uh, and and if you are going for the rotary drum composting, that decentralized composting facility, if your carbon to nitrogen ratio is around 20 to 25, the degradation will be very good. A proper degradation could be possible. So I think especially, and if you are going for anaerobic digestion also biomethanation, in that also the carbon to nitrogen ratio is very important, and mostly uh, 25 to 30 is the best carbon to nitrogen ratio that we can easily analyze in the laboratory for any biological waste, carbon also and nitrogen also. Okay. So Nidhi is asking again the similar question like discuss the question paper pattern. Is a MCQ, Nidhi, the way you received the assignments, same way your final question paper also. See, Akshay is asking how the exam pattern, and again I am telling the exam pattern will be MCQ, the way you receive the assignments. This question is from Chauhan. Contingency cost will be involved the viability gap funding on or operation and management cost, because with definition VGF seems to be under contingency, but also MC cost, please. Yes, you're true, but only one lectures I provided this information. Yeah, this one you have confusion with VGF. So please write me on this NPTEL portal. I will share a few literature to you so that you will come to know more onto this one. Because normally these kind of issues are not available in our solid waste management books or whatever the textbook we follow. So mostly the infrastructure teachers or infrastructure researcher are working onto these areas, the financial work. So you write me, I'll share some text also so that you can learn more onto this. Yes, Prabhakar, there will be a MCQ pattern of exam only. Yeah, this Chavan, you are asking this PGF. The way I shared with you, I'll share because this PGF somewhere is considered as a contingency also or operation maintenance cost also. So I'll share some literature onto this. Okay. So Prabhakar, there won't be any negative marking. Wrong answer. But uh, do not answer wrong. Okay. So Akshay is asking, it is necessary to go through subjective books for preparation or PDF is enough. No, I don't think so. You need to go through, need not to go for any book or subjective book. And I already shared when I started this course, uh, the books are not available properly. So you go to the my lectures first, and suppose still I think for preparation of exam, a PDF is enough. No need to go for any subject, any book, because I did not follow any textbook for these lectures. Okay. The Sairam is asking like how many should least marks to pass. Sairam, you write to the NPTEL, they'll reply you on NPTEL portal. Okay, so they will exactly tell you how much marks will be required. Nidhi is asking, sir, database questions will asked or not? See, I can't share everything, what kind of questions pattern will be there, but we prepared that because, especially, I think some of the lectures, I had some problem solving some slides are there, and I can share with you that it's very difficult to find such kind of the problems. We tried I tried my best to solve those problems in the during the lectures. Prepare onto that. Maybe because there the important thing is that you need to know some of the important units. That is the important one while solving the problem, or for volume calculation or density calculation. Those are very important one, whether it will ask in the exam or not, but you should well aware about that. Ansh, Chavan, this I'll share. I think you just write in the NPTEL portal. Okay. Sarabjit is asking the mock exam. See, this NPTEL has not provided any platform for mock exam. And see, you have already gone through 12 assignments, and you tried to answer around 120 questions, MCQ. That itself is a your mock kind of exam. Okay, and because your final exam pattern is also MCQ, so I don't think so. It's required the mock exam. Maybe if you have any question, so you please write now, right here. I'll answer those your queries or questions. So Akshay is asking like I have learned so many things and from last 8 months I'm in home but have never seen any ULBs following all these. It's not true that ULBs are not following because in 2016 one special rule has been come up, solid waste management rule 2016, municipal solid waste management rule. So every ULB has to follow. I can accept that most of the ULBs in India they won't follow, but you already heard that Indore is become the cleanest city in India. Why? It's because they already started. They are following, and the way I was sharing with you all people, like wet waste, there the segregation they made it compulsory from every household, uh, and all biological the wet waste is going to the composting facility, dry waste they installed one waste to energy plant, and even the biogas treatment plant also is running, and the even that biogas they are converting into the bio CNG, and because of that they are running a number of vehicles, especially the buses, the local buses are there running. So many corporations they started to work onto that. But see, the solid waste work is very difficult task for the ULBs because technical knowledge also they do not have, and also they do not have personals, the trained people. I believe strongly in your my last live session also I told that we need a lot of technical people and solid waste management. So I already proposed that why not we should get some certificate course on solid waste management, 6 month, 1 year certificate course, or some degree on only solid waste management, not with environmental engineering. Because when you say environmental engineering, the water, wastewater, or air pollution is the major one. But solid waste, very few people will talk onto that. So we need to have some, so that because we required manpower, that is the important one. Those manpower will join to the ULBs. Then only ULBs will come to know that what they can do the best. Okay, Akshay, but don't see that ki ULBs are not following, because every ULB is also they will be also thinking that their city should be the clean city or cleanest city in India. So everyone will want that, but maybe because the space is not available now, most of the urban areas the space is important one. That's why this rule is specially clearly explained that try to reduce the waste coming to the disposal facility, so that we can install number of decentralized composting facility, decentralized biogas facility, some recycling facilities. That because of that we can easily reduce the waste. Some corporation they already started also. Okay, Akshay. So Prabhakar is again asking that what are the grade classification, how many marks to get the first grade, and how many questions for final. This all queries is related to these NPTEL people, okay, personals. So if you write it NPTEL portal, that Gmail which has provided, they'll reply you onto this one, grading and all, because we won't do the grading from our side. This the NPTEL personals will do. Okay, so please ask them. I do not have anything onto that. I don't have much information onto that. Okay, Prabhakar, you write in Gmail portal. NPTEL will answer that. Or if you write me also, I'll forward your email to the NPTEL, and within few hours you'll get the answer from NPTEL personals. Okay, it is Ashish Chavan. Please write these queries on this NPTEL portal. So you have another query. Okay. So Gautam is asking if you rate the performance of our private waste to energy firm, how would you rate on a scale of 10? To what extent they are subsidized in various forms by government? See, the private waste to energy firm, like currently in India, uh, most of the this waste to energy the plants are coming up that is under PPP program, public private partnership. Okay, so the monitoring is done by the local authority, corporations will be always there. And earlier, actually, I was not looking positive onto the waste to energy because it has a lot of issues. Waste to energy. I think in India, 90s, we started the RDF plants, but there also we do not have much success stories onto the RDF plants, refuse derived fuel, because segregation was not there in those period also. Now also the we are not good onto the segregation one. And see, if you ask me, the most important uh, uh, the system that should have the segregation, and that segregation should have it should at household level, at source itself, whether is a house, whether is a industry, whether is any commercial unit, the segregation should have there only. Then only we can go for waste to energy forms also. But currently we do not have much positive data onto waste to energy forms. But the Indore is doing very well, uh, and we are getting a lot of positive data from them. Some more plants are coming up like Jabalpur, they already commissioned. Hyderabad is coming up, or is already the construction over, and few more 8 to 9 plants are coming up. I'm talking about incineration facility, and that is required now. But still, performance-wise, if you ask me, because their major operation combustion is obviously one unit, but whatever the flue gas is generating, that has to be treated properly. And I don't believe that they should have they'll have very good flue gas treatment facility, because it's a very costly unit. Very high cost is required onto that. So let's see. I think once these plants will run for next 5 years, 10 years, then we can have proper performance of those plants. And already the I think as you are saying, like on the scale of 10. So you are asking subsidize? Yeah, subsidize by the government also, because this waste is getting reduced at disposal side. By that way, they are reducing the production of methane and carbon dioxide. So obviously, some subsidy they are getting it. But I don't know much particular things, because those kind of data are not available where we can get it, and is again depend upon government to government. There is a local authorities. Okay, Mumbai have different way of treating of these private firms. Delhi have different way, and even the small cities and every state have different way of treatment of these private firms. So, but if you talk about from the ministry way, I think there was nothing like we have CPHO manual. Their manual is not talking about any subsidies to these kind of firms. Okay. Ayush, the exam pattern is MCQ. Again and again, I'm telling that your final exam pattern. So Ashish is writing, and when we are trying to study, are unable to get the same. Yeah, there are a lot of data. Data are not available. Okay, no, not much literature also available. Even our textbooks also are not proper, uh, where we can read all these things. That's why actually I was ready to prepare the NPTEL course, so that whatever I know that I can share with you people. But Ashish, if you really very serious onto this course, I will give one good suggestion that you download the CPHO manual. So I can say that again, CPHEEO manual on solid waste management. Those manuals are available online. Uh, Manuals are available online, and these manuals are giving lot of information. Say what is happening with the corporation, what corporations are doing, what corporation has to do. Those kind of informations are there. But I think, and apart from that, I think if you want to know more, you be connect with me, Ashish. I can share to you whatever I have the information with me. Okay. Even after finishing this course also, you people have received my Gmail. So you write it onto that. So whenever any query, or if you want to know any literature to study, I can share with you. See, Anbarul is asking question level is too hard. No, these solid waste questions will never be very hard. It's very simple queries or simple questions. You can easily answer that. So Gautam is writing that talking about incineration since flue gas is highly polluting. What is your view on pyrolysis? Isn't is more environmental friendly? Why is not popular? See, this even in my lecture also I had talked about pyrolysis. One special lecture on pyrolysis and gasification. The problem, obviously, this pyrolysis, even the gasification is one of the best incineration facilities. I believe that. But you see that what kind of substrate we can use it for that. The way we are collecting the waste right now is not, especially the MSW, is not possible to pyrolyze because a lot of segregation is required. Even segregation, if the density is very high, that high density waste also we cannot use for pyrolysis. And we know from the textbooks that pyrolysis are producing liquid that is highly volatile liquid, combustible liquid. Solid also is highly combustible. Gas is a synthetic gas in gas. But there also, I think before utilization of these all three products, we need a lot of pre-treatments for utilization of those material. So that's why it never became popularized the pyrolysis because this pyrolysis gasification, very few cases in European countries they started for MSW. This majorly I think this pyrolysis and gasification is popular for agriculture residue, which is very light in nature. Even the dry sewage sludge that also is very popularized in through pyrolysis and gasification. But MSW and especially Indian commingled MSW, mixed MSW, is not possible to have go for pyrolysis or gasification. That's why it's never. Yes, as you are saying, is environmental friendly. Yes, it's a environmental friendly because the pollution load is very low. But whatever the if you ask me, operation maintenance cost is same like simple grate method, moving grate method. The cost is same. So obviously, when I am saying cost is high, so whatever the products you are getting it, that has to be utilized properly to not to get the capital cost, but at least operation maintenance cost we can get it out of that. Snehajit asking, good morning, sir. Recently in Mumbai, BMC informed to High Court that Devna dumping ground will be remain operational till 2020, but they have not shared the future planning so that emergency plan will be there. See, this Devnar is very popular now in Mumbai. And lot of many times we get some flaring also you are getting at Devnar side and is I think is I also came to know from you that is operational till 2023 because we don't have space to dispose. So what local authority will do and what even High Court you go to the Supreme Court what they will do. Even NGT is that National Green Tribunal is trying their best to penalty to the local authorities. But what local authority will do? They should have work now for segregation. And I'm telling you that you people can say that, sir. In class, you are telling that wet waste can be compostable, dry waste recyclable. So where the what will the waste will remain? Yeah, I am telling that if it is possible that and do not start. See, in the last live session also I told that if you have to 30 watts, 40 watts, or even 100 watts in your city, start from one ward. Do it in one ward, work for 6 months, 1 year, 2 year into one ward for segregation and decentralized facility. And with ward by ward, we can go maybe for next 5 years or 8 years we can cover the entire city and is possible. And as your experience is what thing to be done? Daily we are observing fire NC incidents and health hazard. Yeah, that is always always there, because your entire waste is going to the dump sites, and the what is happening at dump site, the light matter will be onto the top, plastic and paper, which is highly combustible, and the density material like the wet waste will be in the bottom. So normally when you visit the dump site, you will find that entire dump site is have plastic and paper only. But I think that even the corporations are very smart. What they will do, they will start some firing at one location, and the top area will be cleaned properly, because top area is combustible matter. But I think there a lot of polluted gas is generating out of that. So now I think Mumbai has to do that. I do not know why Mumbai is the highest the money corporation. So why this VMC then they have now started the decentralized, because I saw some videos that in apartment level they are promoting more decentralized apartment level composting facilities. I saw some of the videos, and I believe that if they can do it in this way, see, major problem is the biological waste. If you can reduce, or if you can you can't allow the biological waste at dump site, then what will then this is the major solution of that local authorities are not understanding. Because see, what is the major problem from the dump sites, even from the Devnar site, is the odor and leachate. This odor and leachate is generating from wet waste only. If you reduce, or if you completely remove the biological waste to reach at the Devnar dump site, what will remain there? The dry waste. And you allow the rag pickers, they will collect the entire dry matter out of that. And that is not, so I think that kind of work has to be do by the local authorities. But I do not know why local authorities are not doing it. But see, Delhi is always facing issues now. And Mumbai, obviously, is big cities. So, okay, Snehjit. Devanshi is asking what is the difference between pyrolysis and autoclaving, and which type of waste go for autoclaving. Please, Devanshu, this autoclaving is completely different one, and pyrolysis is a destructive distillation unit. Okay, is a combustion facility. Autoclave is not the combustion facility. Autoclave is to remove the bacteria. Okay, remove the bacteria only. So there, that maximum temperature goes to 110, where all the viruses or bacteria will die off with maybe 10 or 10 mole or 15 mole. The pressure will be there. So at that pressure and temperature, all the microbes will die off. That is the autoclaving process. Normally, this autoclaving will do for medical waste, because this medical waste consists of microbial pollutant. This microbe, before going for even if this medical waste is coming to the combustion facility, first it has to be autoclave. But pyrolysis is completely different. Okay, this is a pyrolysis is a destructive distillation process or incineration facility, combustion facility. Okay, Devanshu. So Supriyo is asking, is every question comes from lecture portion or somewhere else? No, questions won't come from somewhere else. This all from lecture portions only. Why I will ask the question from elsewhere? Because already you have 43 lectures. Is a huge, huge around 30 hours you have to listen. 31 hours. So I think all the questions is from uh, lecture portion only. See, Ashi is asking that empowered institution have authority to sanction VGF of 100 crores and empowered committee have 200 crore. But what if there is a range of something 100 to 250 crore? Who they have authorization? I do not know about this, Bashish. Because what data I shared with you, that's 100 and 200 crore, is from some of the reports from the government. But let's see. I'll search and I'll let you know that. You again, when as I told you for other your queries, you write to me on NPTEL portal on Gmail. There I'll try to answer to your queries. Yes, Ashish. As again and again I'm telling you, write me and I'll reply you. Okay, on the NPTEL portal. See, Gautam is writing, I shall share one positive story of our municipality, not Dum Dum municipality, that is Kolkata one. I was away from my home due to lockdown. Now I have find they have started wet waste, dry waste segregation. Is very good, Gautam. And again, I will request you, as you already saw they started the segregation dry waste and wet waste. Just try to visit whether that wet waste they are giving to the composting facility or what they are doing with that segregated material. So many time what is happening that at household level they'll segregate, but and again that tricycle vehicle will go to the dustbin area, and their entire waste is getting again mixed. So there is no benefit of segregation at household level. So because that's why I always proposing that if you are segregating at household level, that waste should go to the decentralized composting facility. Wet waste we can directly go to the disposal site, or there itself you can have one recycling facility. You can do that. But good that Kolkata also have started the segregation. So Gautam is saying, I think they have already contracted a firm. Okay. If they have, and suppose if they start also, try to see that their composting facility, composting and this recycling facility for dry waste. Many cities have they started the initiatives. Okay, many cities they started, even many cities they started biogas plants, but again the segregation is not there. So I can share the I think in Guwahati also they have installed one very big 5 tons biogas treatment plant, but they are not, and there they can feed every day 5 tons, but there is no segregation. So they can feed now after installing, I think almost 3 months got over, but they can't go more than they can go maximum up to 2 tons per day. There also they have to fight, or whatever waste is reaching to them, again they have to put a lot of manpower for segregation of plastic from that. Then what is the benefit of having such kind of treatment facility? So when you are planning of having such big 5 tons biogas plant which will cost around 2 crore 3 crore rupees, without having the discussion from where you'll able to get the waste, segregated waste. So without that, I think the many corporations are doing in that way. They are putting a lot of fund to install such kind of plant without knowing that how, from where they will get that quantity of waste. Okay, 5 tons also they are not able to get it. So already per day production is 700 tons, 750 tons per day production. Out of that, 300, 400 tons is obviously a wet waste only. But there is no segregation. Supriya is asking, explain land gem model briefly. See, Supriya, this land gem model, actually, I also do not believe much onto that land gem model, because we have to work for our own India, because what land gem and whatever models are available, that is prepared specially for whatever the waste is generating from Europe and American country. Land gem is from US. So those kind of models are not beneficial for us. Okay. I also tried with my one of the PhD student, but we are not able to extend our study, because we didn't get the proper disposal site where we required the primary data to prepare our model. So, okay. I think this land gem is very popular. You can read more onto this. You will be understand. But I believe that is not beneficial for us. So somewhere 3 hour or 4 hour principle, which is the most suitable for MSW? See, earlier the India was talking about 3R, means reduce, reuse, recycle. But 4R principle is more beneficial for developing countries like India. There was the fourth R. Fourth R is a return nutrients to soil. This fourth R. But many books are they are writing recovery. So recycle itself is a recovery. So the fourth R is a return nutrients to soil. How you can return nutrients to soil? By having the composting facility or biogas facility. So that is the fourth R is very important for developing country. And even I am telling that in India, if you do not have any treatment facility for wet waste, we can't go for proper MSW management. It's not possible. First, try at household level or any commercial level. Collect the biological waste, treat it decentralized. Centralized facility is very difficult to run. Suppose somebody wants to have composting facility of 300 tons, is very difficult. 300 tons for biogas plant. How big biogas plant will be required? How many units will be required? So go for decentralized one. Our MSW CPHU manual is clearly explained that we should go for decentralized one. And if you are able to treat biological waste, then the remaining waste is very easy to treat, very easy to treat. Okay. So it's a 4R concept is more beneficial for India kind of country, where not only reduce, reuse, recycle, we are promoting, but also we are promoting composting facilities also. So this Manjusha madam is writing that will you take live online practical session for proximate analysis, ultimate analysis in next NPTEL course? Is it very much essential for teachers and also for faculty? So during my lecture also I shared that we do not have any standard book or standard rule for analyzing solid waste, like what Manjusha madam is writing that ultimate and proximate analysis. Madam, ultimate proximate is okay, but somebody is asking you that how to analyze nitrogen, phosphorus of compost or biogas. That is also very difficult to do in the laboratory level. So uh, I have one book. If you can write me that, I can share you. In my book, actually, all the analysis I had provided. This is a CRC book, CRC publisher. So you can get it entire methods. And you are asking about live practical sessions. So currently the NPTEL do not have practical course, but I'll share this view to the NPTEL people also. Why we should not have laboratory course. If they can accept my request, obviously I'll go for one special course on the laboratory level. It's good, I think, as you told, that is good. It's not only for teacher but for student also is highly beneficial. Supriyo is asking several ways to effectively utilize the landfill gas for energy. Can flaring to be used instead of using boiler? See, Supriyo, now you are asking that landfill gas for energy. The first problem is that how best you will be able to collect the landfill gas, LFG. It's very difficult. It's very difficult to collect the 100% gas. It's not possible. Maybe even 50% also if you go, there also the methane percentage is very low. I do not know how best we will be able to run in India, because the 4 month is monsoon season. How we will work on to that? So that's why again and again I am telling that the biological waste should not go to the landfill area. Since biological waste, we can easily produce compost, we can easily produce anaerobic digestion, the biogas out of that. Then why we have to dispose into landfill area? So then only we'll plan for LFG gas collection. So I don't believe that. Now even I can share with you the biggest landfill in Asia, that is in South Korea. When I had visited that biggest landfill in Asia, they're also not able to collect the entire gas. The operators were sharing with us कि they are collecting 100% gas. No, 100% gas collection is not possible, and those are very costly process. Why to do go for India? Can't do onto that way. So this Reshmi is writing, it is possible to suggest a textbook. No, I cannot suggest you textbook. You be with my course, NPTEL course. You put it in your mobile and always listen. That is the best book for you. I can suggest you any book. Yeah, I didn't believe that any book very important. One Shagana Bolas is there. Maybe I had shared you with some of the. I think somebody has asked me. So maybe in my first lecture, maybe I did not share. You write me that in NPTEL portal, I can give you. But I think those books also is not 100% is not highly beneficial, because their context is different. But those books are from European countries. How that will be beneficial to us? What is the benefit of knowing that what European what the other countries are doing? Okay. Reshmi is saying, give the detail of your book. Yeah, what Rashmi or even Manjusha madam, what you can do, you can search in Google my last name, Kalamdhad, books. In Amazon, you can find this book. CRC is a publisher. There, I think the I'm talking about those who wants to know the characterization of solid waste or compost. Okay. And what Reshmi you are asking book, you write me on NPTEL portal. I can share with you about some books, which is some part is good. You can read on to that. Okay. Reshmi need to get more problems. Yes, uh, I also believe that we should have more problem need to be solved. But NPTEL is not possible to have number of problem solving is not possible. So whatever could be possible that I tried. Rashmi is asking, will there be a numerical problem in final exam? Whether calculators are allowed? I think could be possible in final exam, but again that calculator is I think you can write to the NPTEL and there's one of the personnel from NPTEL, they will answer you whether the calculators are allowed or not. Okay, that's last one. So Manjusha is I will search you. Okay. Yeah. So okay. So thank you everyone to listen me properly and having your queries. Maybe some of your queries I am not able to answer you right now, but still 20th is the exam for us. Uh, so 20 is the exam. So you can write me on NPTEL portal. I will try my best to answer your all query and best wishes for final exam from my side. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.